Our dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for the time that we have this moment to study our lesson and to solve as a group this quiz. And we are grateful for this beautiful day and the opportunity that we have today for improving our skills. And we ask thee that we may have the intelligence to solve this and the capacity to develop more our talent in this subject. And we ask thee these things in the name of Jesus Christ, amen.
Amen. Okay, so I can start, and I was just kind of thinking if we have any that we weren't sure about that like all of us didn't get answers for, we could just skip it, and then we can search for the answer at the end. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Okay, I'll go first. So number one, which of the following are residents of rich countries likely to have in greater quantities or better quality than residents of poor countries? And I put A, all of the above.
Yeah, I put it as well.
Oh, sorry, D.
Yeah.
All of the above.
Yeah, all of the above.
I told you guys I'm really tired. I'm very tired. The A, all starts with an A, so I thought it was an A. Anyway.
Okay. For number two, during the past century, the average growth rate of U.S. real GDP per person implies that it doubled on average about I got C, every 35 years.
That's what I got too.
Yeah, me too.
Awesome.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Okay. The third one, I didn't get it. I don't know why. Well, the average income in a rich country such as the United States or Japan is more than. I didn't get that answer.
I saw there was like something in the reading in the book. It was near the beginning. Yeah, it's actually the second sentence at the very beginning. It says the average income in a rich country such as the United States, Japan, or Germany is more than 10 times the average income in a poor country. So I put C, 10 times, but less than 20 times.
Oh. I put A. And let me see if I know that it was in the book for me. Hold on, let's see. You're probably right because of how direct that sentence is. Give me one sec. Oh, I know how I got it. So I just chose the United States, which was 4,044 of real GDP per person. And then I chose Indonesia, which has 899. And then I just found the percentage. And so I just did the 4,044 minus 899 divided by 4,044, and I got 3 point something percent. And so I just assumed, I was like, oh, that's more than 3% and less than 5. 3 times, oh. I think I got 3%. I should do it again. That wouldn't make sense, though. You're probably right. I think we should just go with your answer.
I think Corbin is right because, yeah.
Yeah, no, you're totally right.
Something from the book that I can't remember.
We're not asking for a percentage. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay, cool. Which, you said it was the first sentence?
Second sentence, yeah.
Okay.
Beginning of chapter 12.
The one that says table 1?
No, it's in chapter 12 of the macroeconomics book.
Oh, is it the introduction part?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. That sounds good. So C, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. Sorry. Taking up our time. Okay, so number 4, which of the following correctly ranks the 3 countries from highest to lowest for percentage of high school age students or children in school? I put C. That was just directly from the slideshow.
Yeah. Sound good to you?
Yep.
Okay. The next one is countries that grew the fastest over the last 100 years or so had average growth rates of real income per person of about, and I put D, 3% per year. Oh, I meant to say C.
Yeah, I put C.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I misread my name. It was C. That's what I put.
Sweet.
Okay. 7, right?
Hmm.
Or 6?
6.
Sorry. Okay. Real GDP in the imaginary nation of Oceania was 561 billion, and the population was 2.2 million. The year before, the real GDP was 500 billion, and the population was 2.0 million. What was the growth rate of real GDP per person during the year? I put B, 4%, but I'm not sure about that.
I put D, 2%. And what did you get, Corbin?
This is one that I put a question mark. I was thinking C, but I don't have anything to back that up. So
So the work I just did, the way that I did it was I did 561 billion divided by 2.2 million. So that's like the first number of that first year. So that came out to 250,000. And then the second number I did 500 billion divided by 2 million. And then I got 255,000. So I just calculated percentage from 250,000 to 255,000.
Oh.
So I just did 255,000 minus 250,000 divided by 250,000, and then I got 2%. So
okay. You know what? As I look at yeah, I did the math on my end too, and I just for some reason I didn't see the 2%. Like I had 0.98, and I didn't realize that's 2%.
Yeah, so it just grew. So like the difference of it just rose by $5,000. So that's 2% of the total.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
sound good?
Yeah.
I'm agreeing on that.
Yay! Love it when I'm right. Just kidding. I mean, I do because I like good grades, but that's pretty much it. Is it my turn again?
I think so.
Okay. Number 7. Which of the following would, by itself, reveal the most about a country's standard of living? And I put D, its productivity.
That's what I put too.
Yay.
Repeat again?
D
What
is
did you
a
put?
dog. Productivity.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
8 was another one that I wasn't super sure on. I put the notion. Okay, so the notion that our ability to conserve natural resources is growing more rapidly than their supplies are dwindling is supported by the fact that, and I put C, inflation-adjusted prices of most natural resources have been stable or fallen over time. I do feel like there's a section that talked about.
It's the third to last sentence in 12-2B, and it says that same exact sentence. So that's what I put too. Yeah, so that sentence says natural resource prices exhibit substantial short-term fluctuations, but over long spans of time, the prices of most natural resources, adjusted for overall inflation, are stable or falling.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm good with C. What about you, Christian?
Yeah, I put it as well.
Yay! I feel like this chapter is kind of all over the place.
It wasn't too bad though.
Yeah.
Christian, you want to take the next one, number 9?
Yep. If alternative to oil were found, the price of oil adjusted for inflation, I put A, would decline as the alternative would reduce the demand for oil.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yep.
Oh. Okay, never mind. You're right. Go ahead.
My turn?
Yeah, I thought I skipped myself, but then I realized I did A, or I was supposed to.
Okay. A country has twice as many workers as country B. Country A also has twice as much, or country A has twice as many workers as country B. Country A also has twice as much physical capital, twice as much human capital, and access to twice as many natural resources as country B. Assuming that constant returns to scale, which of the following is higher in country A? I put neither productivity nor output per worker. Because
Which
I think
one?
productivity would be the same and output per worker would be the same because, I don't know, I just did that, like, if you had, like, 10 workers and, like, 10 numbers of resources, and they each get 1, right? Then if you double the number of workers and double the number of resources, it'd be 20 over 20, so it's the same thing. Or is it higher productivity, but output per worker is not higher? What did you guys get?
I put A, but like that was one of my question mark ones. It just seemed I was looking because doesn't it have the formula somewhere?
Yeah, so the formula is y equals AF parentheses LKHN. So I did the formula out, and it's just a ratio.
Okay. And so it was the same answer with either one, even if the factors were double.
Yeah, but I'm kind of just second guessing it now, just because. So productivity will be higher because there's more resources. So the book says, like, over and over again, like, the more people you have and the more resources you have, the higher productivity you have. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the output per worker will be higher. Because if you have more workers, then you have to divide up your capital between those workers.
Sure.
So I'm going to change my answer to C and put the productivity. Oh, no, I'm not, because it's asking for A. Yeah, I'm keeping it at D because productivity is higher in country B because there's more workers. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Wherever there's more workers, there's higher productivity. But yeah, it's asking for country A. For a second, I got confused. I'm sorry. I do that a lot. I apologize. So yeah, country B has more workers, so they're more productive. But because there's a ratio, it's 1 to 1 or 2 to 2. It's the same. So their country A's output is going to be the same. Output per worker. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, cool. Sorry, you guys. I feel so bad. I'm such a girl. Like, talk through everything until I get to the end, and then it's like I've left this trail of confusion. Okay.
Okay,
are we
so
ready for next, or do we
saying
have...
is C, right?
Yep. I didn't move.
Oh wait, you said C? Oh yeah.
D is in dog.
Oh. Yep.
Okay, well, let's go to 11. Which of the following would increase productivity? So I read through it, and it seemed like D was the best option, from what I could tell. That because an increase in natural resources per worker was going to make a difference, and an increase in the physical capital stock per worker, as far as I understood it, it seemed like that would make a difference too. And so I wasn't as sure about increasing human capital, but it just seemed like if the other two fit, then that one probably would fit too.
No, I think you're right, because in the book, in the summary, it says that it just like recaps the whole chapter, and it says that all three of those contribute to productivity. So
Yeah.
I think you're good.
Okay, awesome.
Okay. If the number of workers in an economy double, all of other inputs stay the same. Constant returns to scale, productivity would, I put B, fall, but it will still be greater than one half on its former value.
I put A, but I wasn't really sure about this one. How did you get B?
Because it says the workers in an economy double, but the
Okay.
other inputs stay the same. So if you divide like each number of workers for the inputs, it would be the half. That's why it says fall, but it would be still greater than one half. That's why it makes sense for me.
See, the part I put A because I understand like how you get the half, but I didn't understand how you would know if it's greater or less than one half of its former value.
Do you guys remember where in the slides or the video, or sorry, book, I mean, was that?
I don't think there's a particular slide like helping us do this type of problem, but I think it's the section that talks about return to scale. I mean, yeah, like diminishing returns.
Because it seems like we're all agreed that it's going to fall.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But we're not. You're right that in the question it doesn't really seem to give a lot of details where we can't tell if it's one half, less than one half, or above one half.
Yeah, that's the part where I'm confused. I'm just like rereading it to see if I can something sticks out.
It might be less than half, just because if you double the amount of people, like, isn't it? Because there is the whole diminishing return thing where more people doesn't necessarily mean twice as much work or twice as many people.
So it's asking what would happen to productivity. So I just realized that that's like a key word right there, because it's not asking what happens to, oh, it's a trick question. It's not asking what happens to GDP per person. It's asking what happens to productivity. So everything, like the amount of capital stays the same, the amount of resources stays the same, and the amount of, what else is there? Yeah, resources and capital all stay the same. And so even though there's an increase in workers, all the productivity is still going to stay the same.
Oh, so we feel like it's
Does that
C.
make sense? So if you have like a dozen eggs that you need to scramble, you need to cook, and you had 6 people to cook them, then there's going to be 2 people or 2 eggs per person. If you add 6 more people, you're just going to do 1 egg per person, but you're still cooking 12 eggs no matter what happens.
I see. And it also mentions in the question, it says that there was constant returns to scale. So the whole diminishing return thing I was saying, that's not doesn't apply for this question.
Right, so everything stays the same. Yeah.
Okay.
Does that make sense, Christian?
Stay the same?
Yeah, I think it's C.
I did too.
Watch me be wrong. But yeah, that makes sense to me because it's asking for productivity.
Well, if there were constant returns to skill, well, yeah, that would be stay the same.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
13.
All right, it's my turn. Okay, Workland has a population of 10,000, of whom 7,000 work 8 hours a day to produce a total of 200, I don't like big numbers, 224,000 final goods. Laborland has a population of 5,000, of whom 3,000 work 7 hours a day to produce a total of 105,000 final goods. I put Workland has higher productivity, but lower real GDP per person than Laborland. So B. And I got that because if you look at the final goods, that tells you what the productivity is. So Workland's final number was 224,000, which is obviously bigger than 105,000.
Right.
I know that Workland is greater. But then when you get the final amount of goods and divide it by the amount of workers, that's when you get like the real GDP or the output per person. And so I just did 224,000 divided by 7,000. And I got a number that was lower than when I did 105 divided by 3,000. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys get the same thing?
This is another one that I remember where you read in the book for that. Like, what you're saying makes sense. I just want to.
Yeah. There's nothing in the book. Like, it's all just kind of like the principles that I just applied together. So I just kind of do deductive reasoning.
No, but I follow that, where you're saying that Workland has more final goods, so that means it had higher productivity. But then if you look at how many products were made per person,
Yeah.
it breaks to be smaller for Workland.
Right. So I'm thinking we could, if we wanted to, we could watch some of like the work through problems and see if it's in there, or just go for it.
I feel pretty confident with that answer.
Yeah, that's kind of. What do you think, Christian?
Well, I feel okay with the B
With
because
the-
I put it as well.
Okay. We'll move forward.
For 14, other things equal, relatively poor countries tend to grow, and I put C, faster than relatively rich countries. This is called the catch-up effect.
I
Yep.
put it the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 15. If the best educated and most skilled persons leave a country, then in the short term, this country's human capital per worker, I put A. The physical capital per worker will increase.
I put D. What did you put, Corbin?
I also put D. The reason I put it is because they have one less worker, so their physical capital dropped. Oh wait, their
Or human
Yeah,
capital.
I thought that my answer was incomplete, and that's why I put A. But yeah, will decrease, but physical capital per worker will increase. Yeah, that's the complete answer for me. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, we'll go with D. Okay, 16. In the U.S., each additional year of schooling historically raised a person's wage on average about 10%. In less developed countries, the gap between wages of educated and uneducated workers is larger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I got that from section 12-3D.
Yeah, I was like right in the reading. So D.
Does that sound good to you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
What, B or D?
D is in dog.
Okay, 17. Other things the same if a country raises its saving rate. When is growth of real GDP per person higher? This is one that I wasn't sure. I put A, and I made in my notes read page 246. That's like the 12-3B.
Mm-hmm.
Let me take a look. Where I got that. 17.
I put B. What did you put, Christian?
Let me see. It's because I'm looking on the book.
The reason I put B was because I know that it said in the book, it didn't say specifically this answer, but it said that for a while, the GDP per person is going to grow. But in the long run, it's actually not going to be higher. So I put that, like, moving towards the long run, yeah, it will grow, but, like, in the actual, like, distant future, it's not going to be higher. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. I
Like,
feel like
kind of, like, grows, and then it, like, plateaus, and then drops off a little bit.
when I was trying
Yeah.
to read this one.
Did you say B, right? Yeah, it's B for me.
Okay.
Yeah, Christian says it's B. It's just B. Christian's like, look, guys.
I remember, like, I don't know, in the book it almost seemed to be saying one thing, and then in the slideshow it almost seemed to have a different answer.
Oh yeah, we can keep exploring if you want.
Just to make sure real fast. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, totally.
Oh,
Oh, here we go. Here's one that can help you, Corbin.
Mhm.
So in slide 44, it says, in the long run, living standards are determined by productivity. And so throughout the slideshow, it talks about how in the long run, like productivity and living standards can definitely increase and like stay higher. But this is asking like what happens to the real GDP per person as a result of saving rather than producing. It's just asking about the saving aspect.
Okay.
And so it's a little different.
Okay. Well, I'm just reading a little bit more in the book.
Yeah, keep going.
But it makes sense to me, so I'm okay with us moving on. Like, I think you guys have the right answer. I just wanted to see where we got it. And I'm seeing in the reading that it's talking about what you guys said, so.
Yeah. That one was a really confusing question, though. So, I don't know. If you want to keep reading, like, you totally can. I totally respect that.
We're good. We can go on to 18.
Okay.
Okay. Suppose that there are diminishing returns to capital. Suppose also that two countries are the same, except one has more capital per worker, so it has more real GDP per worker than the other. Finally, suppose that the saving rate in both countries increases from 4% to 7%. Over the next 10 years, we would expect that. I put B. The country that started with less capital per worker will grow faster.
That's what I put too.
Wait, sorry, what was the number you said? I have B. What did you guys say?
Yeah, we said B.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay. Which of the following public policies would least likely result in more rapid economic growth for a poor developing country? And I put D, inward-oriented policies.
Yeah, that one's pretty easy.
Yeah.
For 20, I put, okay, so economics differ in their views of the role of government in promoting economic growth. At the very least, the government should, and I put A, lend support to the invisible hand by maintaining property rights and political stability.
Awesome. That's what I
Yep.
put.
Yep.
Okay, are there any answers you want to look into more in depth before we take the test?
No, I feel like we're ready for the test.
You feel like we're good? I'm so bummed that it doesn't show the answers right away now. But I like to know, like, why we did it wrong, you know?
Although I can see why they would stop because it is exploitable, but you can have one person.
Oh, yeah. Totally. I just go back and look at it later because I'm like, I study from those quizzes.
Sure. Do we want to review, like,
Oh, yeah.
the same ones?
Totally. I will type them out as you speak them.
Yeah. Okay, so one, tell me when you're ready.
I'm starting. I'm good.
1 dog, 2 cat, 3 cat, 4 cat, 5 cat, 6 dog, 7 dog, 8 cat, 9 apple, 10 dog, 11 dog, 12 cat, 13 boy, 14 cat, 15 dog, 16 boy, 18 boy, 19 dog, 20 apple.
Wow, you lost me after a while. I got you. I just was trying to type it. 13 was boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just look at this when we take the test. But he's looking right so far. Good.
Sounds very ominous, whoever's doing that tapping.
What?
Whoever's doing that clicking tap sound,
Oh, that's probably my
ominous.
laptop.
It's fine. I just thought it was,
Is it going exactly with your clicking?
no, it just has this very finality sound to it.
Oh, sorry. Yep, that's my Mac.
Very Halloweenish. Submit quiz.
What was number 9 again?
A.
A.
And I put 2.
Okay. Moment of truth. Are you guys all done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you submit it already?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm submitting mine right now. Oh, good! Yes. So happy.
What'd you get?
18 out of 20?
What? I got 17.
What? You got 17?
I thought I read it off of the same.
Did you accidentally click a wrong one?
I would never.
I've done that before.
Maybe you accidentally checked the wrong one, but you were lucky and got it right.
What?
Maybe you clicked the wrong one. You just happened to
Yeah.
luckily click the right one.
What did you get, Christian?
Yeah, 18.
Dang
Dang it.
that sucks. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I have to double check because I don't want to click the wrong one on accident. So, question, would you guys be interested in like doing a little study session before the test next week? Even though it's not like required.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, I just was wondering if that'd be helpful for you guys. I can see if we can like put something together. If he hands out like a study guide or something, we just do it for like an hour or something. So I'll just email all of you guys.
Yeah, I'd be done.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks. Have a great day, you guys. I'll post this to the board.
Sounds good.
See you next week.
Yeah, see y'all.